That's why when we are in America today, we say, okay, America has granted us access to register our country as a country. People say, whoa, whoa, blah, 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 blah. It's not all countries that will recognize you before you start recognizing yourself. When Siseko Ayok restored our independence, all Ambazonians were happy. Today, the same people were happy for our restoration of that independence are saying, no, we are not yet a country. What did you restore in 2016 or 17 when Siseko declared restoration? So restoration, now we are looking for recognition. This is what Ethiopia is happy to get today. Look. Recognizes. Recognize is is different from recognition. So that when you say recognize and then restoration, we have restoration. So those are the two terms you have to be very careful with when you want to talk about countries. So countries already know that we restored our independence. That was granted us in 1961, 1st of October. So now we are looking for countries to recognize that independence. So don't get that wrong. And how do you get country to recognize you if you don't have good governance? If you don't have good something that you show them that this is what we have now. You think Ethiopia can recognize Somaliland if they don't have good governance? They don't show them that they are ready, they are willing to be democratic. Think of it. Okay, we are saying all this because the La Republic regime does not want to seek to normalize the relationship after this period of conflict and war. Okay, we need pragmatic, diplomatic and strategic relationship now. Ethiopia just signed with Somaliland. It means that for the past how many years Ethiopia has never recognized Somaliland, right? But that's the two of them coming together and recognize themselves and had a memorandum of understanding, MOU. So countries can decide to do what they want for themselves. It's not that 50 countries will always come and sit and recognize you. No. That's why we say, if you don't accept your own country, gradually Somaliland is gaining one country after the other. Why? So if you think that a 50 country must sit down and say, okay, we recognize the people of Ambazonia today, no, it will not happen like that. Relationship is a win-win relationship. Countries want you to give this, then they'll give that. Okay, I'm sorry to say that, but that is how diplomacy works, and that is how now Ethiopia is a landlocked country, right? Now they saw the path towards how they can have path towards Somaliland, and Somaliland had the advantage, right? Now look at our own case. Countries like Gabon, countries like Chad, there are many countries that are landlocked. Even Niger, these countries are landlocked. You can have some kind of alliances or memorandum of understanding with these countries where we have Atlantic Ocean that goods can pass towards, you see, and it still brings a lot of businesses and boom the economy of that country, because all this, once that country have that memorandum of understanding, we'll say, for example, Ambazonia, the only thing is that they'll have that path to transfer their goods from Limbe Deep Sea Port or Victoria Deep Sea Port to Chad, for example, or to Niger, for example. Okay, because they are a landlocked country and they need that path. So I'm just giving this example because we have a crisis for 7 years. Nobody is winning this crisis, right? La Republic is losing their military every day. The people are crying of economic stagnation. Okay, we should look this as a post-war period where we want to build something for the good of the future generation. All those people in Holiday are old people. They don't think about the future generation. They don't think, oh, this generation will come tomorrow. What will they eat? Real government don't think that way. Real government is a futuristic government. You think building something for the future generation. How this your children's children will come and enjoy what you have built. Okay, that is the vision for people like America today, where they have built something for the future generation. But if you can see what is going on today in La Republic of Cameroon is economic crisis. There is a humanitarian, there is everything going on. Why? Because the government doesn't know how to resolve the problem. The only way BR think is about war, that often result to humanitarian crisis. Okay, the population are suffering. There is displacement. There is hunger and other challenges. So normalizing our relationship with the Republic can facilitate the delivery of very, very different economic boom. Okay, the one mistake the government of BI is making is that they think that they cannot live without Amazonia. I'm telling you that sometimes it baffles me. I mean, because they are looking at our resources and they say no, they cannot let these people go. But at the end of the day, how do you live with somebody that you have fought all these wars and all this time? You cannot normalize a relationship like that. That is why resolving conflict and building peaceful relationship, countries reduce that likelihood of future conflict, because we can fight this war for the next 10 years. Nobody will still win this crisis. So it's very advisable for somebody who wants peace to secure the environment for their citizens, to bring peace, okay, to even have a good image in the international community. Because look at what